Your phone is face down on the kitchen table. You are staring at it, not because it rang, because it stopped. The vibration lasted exactly 4 seconds, the way unknown numbers always do, and then silence swallowed the room whole. The coffee in your mug is still hot. The eggs on the stove are burning. You are not moving. You already know who it was. You knew the second you saw the area code, a number registered to a city you have never visited, in a country you swore you would never go back to. You do not pick it up. Not yet. 3 years ago, you were a logistics coordinator for a mid-size import company in Tucson, Arizona. You managed shipment routes. You filed paperwork. You made $41,000 a year and drove a 2009 Honda Civic with a broken air conditioner through 108-degree summers. Nobody asked you to do anything illegal. Your manager, a quiet man named Reyes, who always smelled like cedar and never raised his voice, asked you once, just once, if you could reroute a shipment through a secondary warehouse.
Off the books.
Just paperwork, he said. Nobody checks that warehouse. You needed the money. Your mother's dialysis was $3,000 a month, and your insurance had a gap the size of a canyon. So you signed the form. You told yourself it was a one-time thing. It was not a one-time thing. Over the next 18 months, the requests became more specific. New drivers. New routes. Shorter delivery windows with no explanation. And the money, the extra money, started arriving in envelopes left inside your car. But you never locked, because who leaves envelopes in locked cars? You never met anyone new. Never asked questions. You understood, in the way that people understand things, they do not want to confirm that you were now a functional piece of something much larger than a shipping company. 6 months ago, Reyes stopped coming to work. No announcement, no resignation letter. His desk was cleared over a weekend, and by Monday, someone named Torres had his office, his parking spot, and his calm voice, but not his eyes. Reyes had tired eyes. Torres had watching eyes. You're doing great work, Torres told you your first week under him. Yeah. We want you to stay comfortable. Comfortable. That word sat in your chest like a stone. You started saving money. Not spending it, saving it, building something quiet, something portable, because you felt what was coming the way animals feel weather. 2 weeks ago, a federal agent named Castillo showed up at your apartment. She was alone. She did not show a badge at first. She just said, "I know what warehouse you've been signing for." You let her in, because you had no choice that felt survivable. She sat at your kitchen table, the same table where your phone is now sitting face down, and she told you that 4 people connected to the operation had been arrested in the last month. She told you that the shipments you routed contained fentanyl. She told you that you were not the target, but you will be, she said, if you don't help us. She slid a folder across the table. Inside was a photograph of Torres meeting with a man you did not recognize, a man whose name, Castillo said quietly, was responsible for 11 deaths in 2 states. "We need the next shipment date," she said. That's all. You looked at the photograph for a long time. You thought about your mother. You thought about the envelopes.
You thought about Reyes, and where Reyes probably was. "I need time," you said. "You have 72 hours, she said. That was 14 days ago. You have not called her back. The phone vibrates again. "Same number?" You pick it up. You do not speak first. A voice low, unhurried, speaking in English with no accent. Says, "We know you had a visitor. Your blood does not run cold. It just stops. We're not angry." The voice continues. "We understand pressure." You grip the phone. Your knuckles are white. "What do you want?" you ask. "The same thing the other people want," the voice says. "Information." There is a pause, except we're asking nicely. The word nicely lands like something blunt. "You have until tonight," the voice says. "Don't call that agent." The line goes dead. You sit down. The eggs are still burning. You turn off the stove. You sit at the table for 11 minutes. You know because you watch the clock. You think about every decision that felt small at the time. The form you signed. The envelopes you kept. The questions you did not ask. None of it felt like a crime when you were doing it. It felt like survival. At minute 12, You pick up a different phone, a prepaid one you bought 3 weeks ago and told yourself you would never need. You dial Castillo. She picks up on the second ring. I'm ready, you say. She does not say, good. She does not say anything reassuring. She says, don't leave your apartment. And you understand, in the way you have been understanding things without confirming them, that this is not over. That agreeing to help does not make you safe. That you have simply chosen which danger to face forward. 3 days later, Torres is arrested at a freight yard 40 miles outside the city. The man in the photograph is not. Castillo calls you one more time. You did the right thing, she says. You do not feel like you did the right thing. You feel like you finally ran out of wrong ones. Your mother does not know any of this. She asks you why you sound tired. You tell her it's the heat. You never found out what happened to Reyes. And some nights, that silence is the loudest thing in the room.